Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing here. I absolutely love it. I've worn it quite a few times and I've worn it in a video or two and you guys really enjoyed it. And a couple of people asked for requests, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. It's using my Australis AC Heart Me eyeshadows, and the reason why I held off on doing this is because these eyeshadows were limited edition, but I recently saw on their Instagram that they are bringing these out under a new name as a permanent product, so I thought why not do this tutorial now so that you guys can see how they work before they release. And if you like them you can pick them up, or you can check your local Australis stockist or check online and buy these shades as they are. I know that a lot of places are sold out, but if you're interested definitely look around and see if you can find them, you know, around the place. But yeah, enough talking. I love this look. I hope that you guys love it too. If you'd like to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. So I've taken the liberty of already applying my face makeup and my eyebrows just to speed things up a little bit. If you guys want to see like an updated foundation routine, let me know. I'm going to contour my skin a little bit and bronze it up. To do that I'm going to use the AC Contour palette from Australis, which just looks like this. I really like this. Well, really is a bit of an overstatement. I kind of like this. I like this more than I did when I first bought it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the only, in my opinion, the only colour that works for contouring, which is this one right here. And I'm using a Horus MF3 brush. I've had these brushes for a while and they're really nice. I'll put a link down below to the brush set that I have. But all I do is I literally just tap it in at once. You can see there's lots of product on there. Tap it on the back of my hand twice to get off any excess. And if you need to, feel out where your cheekbones are, and then just start sweeping backwards and forwards. This can be really muddy, especially if you're as fair as I am, so make sure to like tap out the excess on the back of your hand before you go and apply it to your face, because like you saw that was like one tap and then I tapped out the product, but it's still, you know, really intense. I also quite like the banana shade, although I feel like sometimes it looks a little bit unnatural on me because I'm so fair. This is like darker than my skin tone, but we're going to apply just a little bit underneath my eyes today just to brighten them up. Just a little bit. I don't want to apply too much. This is really good for like when you're going for a more kind of dramatic like highlighted effect. I don't know if you guys can tell a huge difference because I don't really contour around my forehead, I just use bronzer for that, but I think that my face definitely does look a little bit more shapely. But just to kind of blend this and make it look more natural, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Dream Sun bronzing powder in 05 Sun. I've just been using this recently. I don't like the powder kind of gets that skin on it. You can see it in the middle, like I need to scrape it off, but it is a really nice kind of more natural bronzer. And I'm using a Horus MF1 brush. This is a really nice kind of like tulip style brush. But I'm just going to really lightly bronze around my face. I've just applied a little bit of translucent powder, well a lot of translucent powder. I'm going to try baking or cooking my contour. We'll see how it goes. I've never tried it before just because it was looking a little bit fuzzy, so I want to see if this will just sharpen it up a little bit. While that's just doing its thing, we're going to move on to the eyes. For my crease shade today, I'm actually just going to take a mixture of these two shades here from the palette, just because may as well. It saves me getting another eyeshadow out, just because I want kind of like a crease that's there, but that's not too there. This is the Horus ME3 brush that's from the same set. Then all I'm going to do is just keep blending that upward. I haven't got any product on the brush now, so I'm just kind of working in both windshield wiper and circular motions just to blend that up. It doesn't matter if it gets on the lid because we're applying product on top. You can also take a little bit of the colours underneath your lower lash line. I want it to be quite smoky, so I'm being quite messy with it. So I just brushed away my cooking or the powder and I think it looks better, but I don't know if it looks like super duper sharp or anything. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just going to go ahead and use the same blending brush with my highlight shade. This is the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Eyeshadow in Beauty Queen. It's just like a cream with a tiny bit of sparkle to it. That dog was just really good timing, dog, thank you. Anyway, ignoring the dog's barking, I'm just applying that underneath my brow bone and just blending that down into the crease colours. Just like that, just for a really subtle highlight. Now for my favourite part of this tutorial, the foiled eyeshadows, or the focus point I guess. These ones are the AC Heart Me ones from Australis, but these are coming back out under the name Metalics, I believe. They're not out yet, so if you can't find these anywhere, do stay you know, don't give up because they are coming back. I have Bronzance, which is a kind of a golden bronze. I wouldn't say it's like a super bronzy bronze, it's more of like a golden bronze. And I have JZ, which is going to kind of be more of the focal point of this video. It's kind of like a greeny, kind of like a greeny gold colour. I really love this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that up with my finger, because that's how they kind of apply best. Just looks like that. So it is like, it's definitely like an olivey golden colour. And I'm just going to pat this. If you pat it, it's going to give it more of like a metallic speckled effect, sort of like what the Stila ones give you. Whereas if you swipe it, it'll still look good, you just won't get that kind of like speckly glitter effect. So I'm just going to pat this all over the lid, avoiding the inner corner because I want to put the Bronzance shade there, just to really make it pop. Or you can do the Bronzance shade in the middle of the lid, but today I think I'm going to do it in the inner corner. That's what the JZ shade looks like. Then I just take a clean finger and pat around the edges of the shadow just to kind of blend it up into the crease so that it's not super duper stark. Like it doesn't just go from like metallic to a brown shade, it kind of fades. I will blend more brown through the crease afterwards, don't worry if it looks a little bit stark, it will look more blended in a minute. Then with Bronzance I'm just going to pick up a little bit more, I don't have enough on my finger, and I'm just going to pat this into the inner corner, like the inner third of my eyelid, and just use my ring finger just to blend it in. It's kind of like patting and then blending, just so that I'm not kind of dispersing too much product. And I'm also going to pat a little bit right in my inner tear duct area, and again using my ring finger or pinky finger, whichever, clean fingers, to blend it out, just to give a really pretty kind of like gradient effect into the green. Just applying that little bit of gold just makes it a little bit more dimensional. Obviously you could go all the way with the green and that would look perfectly fine, but if you happen to have both shades, or if you want both shades, this is a really great way to wear them together. I'm just going to take a clean finger and I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of concealer underneath my eyes. I know I've already got powder on, but this concealer goes over top of powder okay. I just think that it just looks a little bit dark down there because I think I've got either a little bit of glitter fallout or I've taken the brown down a little bit too far. So this could be a good idea to do this makeup before you apply powder, just to make sure that you don't get any fallout all over your face. So now that I'm happy with how the kind of foiled effect looks, I'm going to go back in with just a touch of my crease shade, whether this is from the palette or not. Just take a little tiny bit more and just go over the crease one last time, just to make sure that the colour in the crease is there, just so that it's not too stark, because sometimes when you apply the kind of metallic shadow over top, it kind of, I don't know, the crease just disappears basically. So now I'm just going to make sure that I have a crease. For my eyeliner I'm going to take a bronzy colour. You can totally use an olive, but this is my kind of like favourite one that I have at the moment. This is the Eye of Horus Bronze Amulet eye pencil, which looks like this. It's just like a bronzy shade. I was deciding whether or not to do bronze or the olive, but I think bronze will look a little bit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my waterline. So you can hopefully see it's less intense than a black, but it's still going to give you that kind of intense waterline. That doesn't really make sense. It's less intense than black, but it's still going to give you a defined look. And I'm also going to apply it kind of along my lash line, and then using the smudger that it comes with, I'm just going to smudge that line out a little bit. So for mascara I'm going to use L'Oreal's Miss Manga mascara, and this is just, looks like this. I like this mascara a lot. I'm just going to blink this through. Like always, you can wear false lashes. So these are the finished eyes. I love the way they turned out. They're just kind of really dramatic, but still not too dramatic at the same time. I just love the way that the metallic eyeshadows look. This is kind of like a good alternative for glitter. If you're afraid of using glitter, like these sort of like really reflective metallic eyeshadows can be a really good option. Back to my face, because we didn't actually finish it before. I thought that I did, but we didn't apply blush. So I'm going to go in with Dandelion. You can see that from Benefit, which is just a really light pink, just because this is kind of like my go-to blush for when I don't know what blush to wear if I've got a really dramatic eye. I feel like baby pink kind of just goes with most things, and also because I've contoured and bronzed and everything, I feel like this is just a really kind of, not a neutral blush, but like a light natural blush. Because we've been using the Australis palette, I am going to use the highlight from this. I really love this highlight. I take it on an XOBeauty shimmer brush, just take that up my cheekbones. You can also apply it there, wherever you want to be super duper shimmery and glowy. I usually just do my cheekbones, and I probably will only do my cheekbones in this look just because my eyes are really kind of like shimmery and eye-catching. I don't want my whole face to be a glitter, you know, glitter disco ball. For the lips, going with the whole Australis theme, because we've already got lots of Australis on, I'm going to use 2 of the Velourlips. I'm going to use this one here, which I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's actually got sparkle to it, but I think it looks beautiful on the lips. This is Nude Fighters, and it's one of the limited edition ones, but you can still get it on makeup.co.nz and stuff, so I'll link it down below on there, and you probably can still get it in some stores, but I'm going to apply this one all over. I just love this colour. I don't think the sparkles are that obnoxious, if they're at all. So I've been wearing this quite a lot lately. A lot of people don't like the metallic ranges. I don't know if the other ones are more sparkly, but Nude Fighter, that's what this one's called, is really nice. I am going to go over top with a little bit of Honolulu, which is probably one of my favourite Velourlips that they've come out with. I am doing a swatch video on the new shades. I'm just waiting for, kind of waiting for a sale, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. But I'll have them soon, don't worry. So this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I like the way that pretty much everything that I used in this video, bar the blusher, was drugstore. You can totally find drugstore like baby pink blushes. I just don't have any. I will leave everything that I can link off down below. Did that even make sense? I will leave stuff linked off down below so that you can check it out. Majority of the stuff you can get at makeup.co.nz or in farmers stores and everywhere like that around New Zealand, and some places in Australia obviously sell it as well. Do let me know what you thought of this look, and I'd love to know if any of you guys have these eyeshadows and if you love them as much as me, because I'm obsessed with them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because it lets me know what you guys like to see. Also, if you have any more requests, feel free to post them down below in the comments section. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!